Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so it is 6:06 a.m. I've already got most of my tent stuff packed up. I have 3 water crossings where I am going to get wet according to FarOut. There's just no other way around it. And one of them, at least one of them, is sketchy, potentially 2. So the first one I have coming up is Adams Creek. I believe that one has 2 logs that I have to scooch across, deep rolling water, that even with tracking poles fully extended, I was told they won't reach the bottom of the water. So I do not feel comfortable actually trying to walk across those logs with my trekking poles and a full pack. So what I'm going to do is scooch across on my bottom. It's whatever it takes. And I feel that would be the safest way for me to get across. So it is cold this morning. I have my puffy on. So the thought of getting wet in glacier-fed water up to my knees or my thighs is not a pleasant thought right now. But what is a pleasant thought is that I am only 14.6 miles out from the trailhead where the shuttle comes from Trout Lake to pick us up. So if I can make it to that trailhead before 5:30 tonight, I can get into Trout Lake tonight. And that would be wonderful. Another night on trail camped out isn't a big deal, but it'd be nice to be in town and ready to go. So there are several, options in town. You can camp out by the general store for donation. You can camp out at the campground for $10 a night, and you can camp out for free at the Presbyterian Church. So I will look into those and see which one's going to work best for me. I'm going to have to be there for a couple of days just to get all of my videos uploaded and electronics charged and resupply done. But yeah, it's looking good, except for that cold crossing this morning. So got to deal with it. So let's pack up and get out there. See you down trail. Pretty sky this morning. Mount Adams. And this was my campsite last night. Alright, so this is my first crossing. Water's flowing pretty strong. And that there is my bridge across. I'm not going to walk across that sucker. I can tell you right now, they're too thin for me, for my liking. So I'm just in a butt scooch. Alrighty, made it across. So my skinned up knee is my right one. So it was on the thinner log there. And oh, that was painful. But yeah, made it across okay. Wasn't too bad. Went across on hands and knees and felt fairly secure. So I had my electronics all stored away in plastic bags. My poles all tucked up. But one down. So it's 8:15 in the morning. I've already had 11 nobos pass me. Don't think I'm out of the bubble. All right, so it is 3:27. I have 1 mile left to get to the road where the shuttle picks us up to take us to Trout Lake. So far, I've been making really good progress. So much better now that I have water and I'm in the tree line again. Then right after I got over my climb this morning, as soon as I started going cross country and then down, for most of it, it was in a burn scar. And I chose not to pack any extra water. I had my leader on me, but I didn't bring any others. And it said that, FarOut said that the nearest water source was 7 miles. And I thought, okay, I can do that. But then partway through it, I realized FarOut was lying again. And it was jumping all over the place. Then it said it was like 50 miles. Then it said I had 1.9 miles. Then it said I had 3 miles. And so, it was a little longer than I thought, but I finally got some, and I chugged when I got there, and I soaked my hat too. But now I'm back in the tree line, so things are cooler. Anyway, we got 1 more mile to go, so let's do it. Okay, guys, I did it. I'm sitting at the trailhead of the Forest Service Road where the shuttle to Trout Lake is supposed to pick me up. A 4.6 mile day got me right where I needed to be. But I'm an hour and a half early for the last shuttle, so I have to sit here for an hour and a half and wait for them, which is fine. I'm off my feet; they're resting already. So I've got my water. It was rough. I made the choice not to pack a lot of water up and over, because even though originally FarOut said it was 7 miles to the water source, I'm like, well, I only have a very short up and the rest of it's cross country and then down. So I should be able to do that really quick. What I wasn't counting on was, it was a burn scar. So I was exposed in the like high noon heat, and that really slowed me down. I burned through the liter that I had, and then it was getting so bad, and FarOut started like acting up on me again. And then I realized, like, okay, there's no shade in a burn scar, but blueberries, wild blueberry plants thrive. So I was grabbing handfuls and handfuls and handfuls of blueberries and eating them, more for a source of water than anything else. Most of the blue is off my hands. I've washed them a bit, but there's still a bit there. But God, that saved me going through that burn scar. That was so bad. And then when I finally got down to the water source, oh, it was slow flowing, but it was cold. Now I'm looking forward to getting in. I think I'm going to probably stay tonight because it's late. I'll stay at the Presbyterian Church, hopefully. Depending how many nobos are there, because I passed 62 nobos today. So that bubble ain't gone. And I'm sure there's probably like a good amount of them at Trout Lake already. So hoping I can get a spot at the Presbyterian Church. And then tomorrow when they leave for trail, I'm hoping to get into the campground. Campground has showers. It's the only place for showers in town, but you can set up your stuff at your campsite. It's $10 for a campsite. Set up your stuff at the campsite and then leave it. You don't have to drag your pack and all your gear everywhere with you through town when you're trying to do everything. All I need to do is bring my Cotopaxi and my money and ID and my charging stuff and electronics, and I'm good. And then the pack and the tent and everything else just stays there for me. Makes things a lot easier. I understand the grocery store there that also holds the resupplies, that they have laundry facilities in the back, so you can pay for that. And they also give you a donor towel and I think some shampoo for the showers. Now it's $2.50 for 5 minutes. In the state that I am in, there is no way 5 minutes is gonna even get like an arm clean. Let me show you here. All right. 5 minutes is not gonna get me clean. So what I'm going to do is I wash my bear can out every time I get to a new resupply place. So I'll just dump everything into my tent, fill up. There's a spigot right at my campsite apparently. Fill that up with water, and then grab my buff and scrub until like a majority of the dirt is gone. Then I still think it's going to take me, I think it's going to take me at least a 10-minute shower to get everything clean. So I'm figuring on that. $5 for the shower, so that works out. And then a donation for the laundry, which is more than fair. And they're supposed to be like an amazing hiker-friendly town, so I'm really looking forward to this. And I'm hoping to find a place that serves milkshakes. I'd like a vanilla milkshake. So we'll wait and see. We've got about another hour now before they show up. So I'm just gonna sit here and try and air myself out a little bit. I'm nasty. Oh man, I am nasty. But I'm sure they're used to it by now. Anyway, that's it for me.